your brighter side. Cause I'm low on the phone, you say. So I talk till I drop, you say, how could I have a heart made of stone while you. Oh, when we synchronize, it's exactly what I thought when I fantasized. Playing games with my mind, making us collide. And we know how it goes when we're out at night. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. When you patronize, you're so satisfied. When I dig in the dirt, you're in paradise. And I know that you know I can sleep at night. Oh, and you're by my side. And it's move how you move, cause I'm petrified. Setting traps in my head, messing with my mind. When you talk, but I know you're lying. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. Why you so icy cold? My tears can't drip. Sitting awake alone, tattoos I miss. If I was to call your phone, I know you'd click. Baby, can I have the throne? I call it quits. You can even have my car, I don't need it. I've been inside my room since you left it. Thinking about the place where we first kissed. Oh, and I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold.
I've been trying to get in for the past 2 or 3 years, since it came out. And I've had some difficulties, with just some unfortunate situations. Coming, the top 2 in year 1 when there was only one qualifier each week, came in, the top 10 all the other times, whatever you want to say. So now, we're here, finally did it. And, I'm looking forward to it. I hope it's going to be fun.
Definitely. Well, congratulations.
And as they gear up for this challenge on the road, a look at the Cavaliers. These guys mean business. How is that for a gorgeous sight? The Washington Monument here in the District of Columbia, so beautifully framed in the sunlight. It's the NBA Live on 2K Sports on this Tuesday afternoon. Hello, everyone. With Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from our Hall of Famer on the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thanks. Well, among the league's deadlier weapons now is the step-back jumper. Steph Curry said, "You're always in control of the situation with that move. It is pretty effective." Portland's Damian Lillard said, "It's a tough off-balance shot, so it takes a lot of work." But people around the league are putting in that work to become even more effective. Guys?
Thanks, David. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Garland in at the 1. And for Washington, Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the small forward position. It'll be the Wizards off the tip. Beal against Sexton. Offensive rebound. Bryant can't get it to go. Here's Osman. He dishes it to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Drummond, he's such a quick leaper. He's a force around the rim.
And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick, a shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
Wall with the steal.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic dunk.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Garland with it. Now Beal defending. The open look here for Sexton. Connects from three-point range. And Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
Garland, the pass to Osman. To the wing on the left. Three-pointer. Here's Drummond, and he banks in the layup.
If I had to pick one man in today's NBA to patrol the offensive glass for me, Drummond might be that guy.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Washington shooting their first free throw of the game here.
What's up?
That's good from Wall.
As the number one pick in the draft, Wall has always had a lot of pressure on him, and he does everything he can to live up to those expectations.
Now, here's Garland. Guarded closely. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
They've come out with guns a-blazing. 4 for 5 from the field. They've got the D real.
It's Wall with the drive. And the slam dunk by Wall.
Look at that. That's the exceptional leaping skills of Wall. When he's running to the cup, you know he's trying to ram it down.
For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Got a piece of it, and that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Bryant. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Wall's running, and he lays it up and in. Wall's got 11.
He's a big-time athlete. Wall loves to attack in transition. Incredible speed end to end.
Garland, the pass to Osman. Kicks to Garland. It's stolen by Wall. The drive by Beal. And it goes down 2 points.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. And finished off by Beal.
See, I love how Beal didn't settle for the layup right there. He made sure to finish it with strength.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Pass to Osman. Looking to end the run. Love, no luck.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
And Hachimura's given name, Rui, means fortress in Japanese. And that's what he looks like out there. He's worked hard in the weight room, sports a solid frame with a terrific core and that great lower body strength.
The Cavaliers trail by 10. And you combine Hachimura's power with that 7'2" wingspan, Greg. He's physically built to succeed in a positionless NBA.
And add to that, Kevin, he's got solid athleticism along with a versatile skill set. Hachimura still needs to work on creating off the dribble, shooting the jump shot with consistency, but with his work ethic, there's a good chance he turns those into strengths.
Here's Osman, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond.
A flat-out loss of concentration. That kind of turnover will drive a coach crazy.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. 7-point differential. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Wall's got 13.
Well, with the role he's on this quarter, they're going to keep going to him. Get that lead even bigger.
Here's Garland. Here's Love. Outside, Sexton. Launches a three. That falls. Great assist by Love. 9 points in the game so far.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Why you always have to be ready around John Wall? Because you never know when he's going to call your number.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. Here's Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Oh, he's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
Here's Wall, drilled from 11 feet out.
He's pulling out all the tricks this quarter. They can't figure out how to stop him.
Cavaliers have gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's his first foul. Here's Osman. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
The shooting number. Oh! The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Love outside. Dishes to Garland. That's in there. Love with the assist. Garland's got 5 points so far.
But you got to respect Love's ability to make that pass. I mean, a sensational look from the big fella.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And these are his 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for John Wall. Both teams deciding to change it up. And so John Wall nails both of them. Now Sexton. 13 points in the game. It's stolen by Wall. And here we go. Washington fast break. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Oh, man, we've seen it so many times. Wall lures his man into a steal, takes it to the open court, and finishes himself.
Drummond up top. Poked loose. Beal taking his time here. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up is on Colin Sexton.
And we so often talk about the elite scoring, but Beal's playmaking is now reaching that same level.
Yeah, it just shows you how talented and unselfish he is. All he wants to do is win. I mean, that talent requires help from your teammates. So he uses his vision and instincts and ability to keep them involved.
Free throw good, Beal. And you know, we often talk about Beal's skill set and his finesse. He can play a very physical game as well, Greg.
He doesn't have a choice. I mean, he had 4 brothers who all played football in college, so he kind of grew up around the physicality. And you can also tell Beal's taking his strength and conditioning seriously, especially after having the lower body injury issues earlier in his career.
And both free throws good for Beal. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you played for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
Look, this is what Thompson wants every time. He wants to get near the rim and try to throw it down.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Knocked away. Porter looking it over. Inside, here's Sexton. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Sexton's got 15.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Beal, the shot, no good. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Nance passes to Windler. Cleveland moving the ball around. Bertans with the ball. Guarded now by Sexton. Chalk up 2 there.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
Outside, Porter. Down low, here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Mahinmi trying to get open, and there's Brown. That's good on the assist by Smith. And the Wizards lead by 11.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Now, here's Sexton. He's got 15 and finished off by Porter.
Oh, the movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
The drive by Beal. Mahinmi trying to get open, and that one is good from Bradley Beal.
6 of 8 from the field, 75%. Just scoring the ball at will.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
Mo Wagner's checked in for Ian Mahinmi. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Here's Windler. Off target from outside. Brown drives in, uses the glass to finish the layup.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, you think defensively that you try to pack in the lane. But that opens up some opportunities for their shooters.
They get it again, and then Nance slams it in.
Nance is special. How easy is it for him to make the spectacular look routine?
Here's Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. And so Sexton will bring it up for Cleveland, trailing by 13. And the jam by Larry Nance.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. Wizards leading by 11. And the shot goes in.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Cleveland's gone 4 of 7 from three-point range so far in the first. Outside, Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
And there's no question Sexton can flat out score. He feels like he can get it done from anywhere.
And Thompson sends it back. 17-foot shot on the way.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, and so far both teams have been outstanding at the offensive end, but we got a lot of game left to play.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
Wow, the scoring ability of Beal is so impressive.
And Kevin Porter Jr., all the issues you'd expect from a rookie, Greg. Unforced errors, a few too many fouls and turnovers. But as you and I were talking, and as the coaches told us, the upside is huge.
I tell you, Kev, his first step with the ball in his hands is incredible. Can burst by defenders like they're waiting at a bus stop. Once he matures, he's going to be a handful to deal with.
And that one falls for Beal.
And did you see the maturation of Beal over time? I noticed it. He added more wrinkles and dimensions to his game. He's an impressive two-guard.
Thompson, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you can't help but see the impact Thompson has in the paint. On both ends of the floor, he's a rock planted near the rim. Very strong legs that help him get to so many of those rebounds.
And the first one drops. And with Thompson, as you said, Greg, once he's planted in the paint, good luck.
Think about it. About 40% of his rebounds are on the offensive end. He just refuses to get moved or boxed out. Combine that with his hunger on that end of the floor, and you see why he's such a great rebounder.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
Now, we've all seen this guy's development. Thompson has proven to be a valuable role player. He's exceptional at tracking down rebounds and a more than capable defender.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Porter, his second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
The drive by... Oh, he delivers that with force!
I cannot believe that.
Well, at times, Beal pulls off ridiculous dunks. You have to respect how powerful he is.
The Cavaliers trail by 13. Sexton deciding where to go with it.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
There's Brown with the 3. It's good from long range. Brown's got 7 points in the game.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Windler from deep. Rebound by the Wizards. Smith on the wing, defended by Sexton. Here's Windler. Fires from deep. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Washington Wizards with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. Their transition game has been in full effect. We come back right after this. And we chatted with Bradley Beal recently, who touched upon the joys of playing at home.
Being yourself, being in your own comfortable setting, and then arena packed full of your own fans rooting and cheering you on. That's constant motivation and just energy, that puts us into this mindset that we have to win at home.
Greg, it goes without saying just how important playing at home is.
It's a matter of pride, making your opponent feel uncomfortable. 2 advantages that erode when you lose in your own house.
2 points.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And quite a position here for the Wizards to be in. What do you guys think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. If you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
So on the floor for Cleveland, Nance and Thompson are up front. Porter is out there with Garland. And it's Windler in at the 3.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Outside, Wall. They get it back. Good D from Love.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that, anyway.
Porter. Rebound, Washington. Hachimura's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Payton. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Outside, Porter. The pass to Garland. From downtown, and that one's good by Porter. Porter's got 9 points.
Oh, he can be sneaky good from deep sometimes. When he gets clean looks, he's got the ability to do some damage out there.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Garland with it. He has 5. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Well, he's not going to get an easier look than that. You don't need to double team him, but you can't leave him all alone.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Darius Garland picks one up.
And it's all about the quickness that Wall possesses that makes him so hard for defenses to contain. He's solid at drawing contact.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalries. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
That's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
I mean, standing at 6'10", Bryant can hit threes with ease. It's becoming common to see guys like him hit threes. Welcome to the new NBA.
Love outside. Here's Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other 5 in the league.
Here's Wall, and that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
Oh, man, a determined scorer. Wall is fantastic at staying with the shot, even when the defense is on.
Pass to Porter. The wide open look here for Garland. And another 3 for Cleveland.
That's number 2 for him from long range in the quarter, his 3rd overall.
Wall attacking. And Wall with the slam.
He's very good at staying in control on his drives. And with Wall's amazing speed, it's not easy to stay in control.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Garland, the pass to Osman. And here is Garland. 11 points in the game. Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Well, when he's hitting from range on a consistent basis, it makes everything easier offensively.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
Here's Osman. And that one's good. Drummond. And it's 8 points for Andre Drummond.
The strength of Drummond on display.
Here's Wall.
Oh! He wasn't playing on that. He was
That was incredible.
All around. Gotta enjoy watching Wall take flight. He's a sensational dunk artist.
The Cavaliers trail by 14. It's stolen by Wall. And Wall with the slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Payton with the ball. Garland picks him up. Payton, good.
That type of D, that's not going to get it done. I mean, he can't be giving up those kinds of shots.
They double him with Wall. Passes it to Drummond. That falls. Great assist by Love. Love's got his 4th assist in this one.
So physical. Drummond, it's hard to keep him away from the rim.
Here's Wall. Cavaliers with the rebound. Love's got 5 rebounds tonight. Osman, the pass to Porter. Here's Garland. Out of bounds, Washington takes possession.
An easy pass turns into a terrible turnover. And that's a possession wasted.
Mahimi's checked in for Washington. That'll be a 5-second call. Now Garland, 14 points for him. He kicks it to Porter, to the paint, and the dunk by Love.
And this is why I like seeing Love close to the basket, because there's no stopping. He can flush it every time when he's got great position.
Yep, that one goes in there. Wall's got 34 points.
It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the W.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's foul number 2 for him. Now, here's Garland. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Cavaliers have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And he knocks down the first one. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland, where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
Garland with it. 16 points for him. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
2 shots.
Free throw good, Garland.
Well, finally he's getting himself to the line. He's gotten much more aggressive as the game is going on.
The Wizards making a switch here. Beal's checked in. Good on both.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
And finished off by Beal.
Man, it's hard. It's so hard for defenders to keep up with Beal. He has good quickness and speed for his position.
Here's Garland. 18 points for him. Outside, Sexton. Pass to Love. Over Bryant. Bryant with the rebound. Wizards leading by 16. Beal drives in. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Beal's got 27 points.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
And the vertical of Sexton is amazing. At 6'2", he's just capable of hammering it home.
And finished off by Beal.
I mean, this could end up being a big night for him. I mean, if this quarter is any indication.
And so Sexton will bring it up for Cleveland. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
As hot as he's been, it still has to be him who leads the charge and helps turn this game around.
Here's Beal, and the rejection by Love.
Oh, it's great seeing Love take his defense seriously. He definitely has the limp to swat that one away.
Outside, Sexton. Now the pass to Love. And a miss there on the triple. The Wizards shooting an almost unfair 78% from the field. And for years now, GA, Kevin Love, one of the better outside shooting big men in the game. He can really light it up.
I tell you, when Love gets it going, he is hard to slow down. Great on the catch and shoot. Hard to believe it wasn't a large part of his game until he was established in the NBA.
Beal against Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
Oh, and he takes it right at the man who just scored on him.
That's the way to answer back with an in-your-face stuff. Basket good. And the Wizards lead by 20.
Oh, man, his passing has evolved over the course of Beal's career. I mean, he's a solid distributor. Now we expect him to make those type of plays all game.
Bertanis, he's checked in for Washington. Ish Smith comes in for Gary Payton. And the Cavaliers call time here.
And what scouts loved about Hachimura, physically, he came in NBA ready.
Oh, yeah. GA 6'8", 230, shows excellent strength. Also, being relatively late to the game, he's really never developed any bad habits. That's why he was able to come in and hit the ground running.
Brown, he's checked in for Hachimura. I'll switch here also for Cleveland. Thompson's checked in. Kicks it to Garland. Sexton against Beal. He gets it in there.
He's perfect from the field this quarter. He's giving them the fits out there.
Oh, Nance in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Smith's shot is good.
Oh, Smith is a fighter. Someone who usually doesn't back down from anyone, especially on these types of shots.
And here's Sexton. He's got 25. And Sexton slams it in.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel. Oh, you have to appreciate the ball moving and the commitment to getting a high percentage look.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And he needs to get back to what he was doing in that first quarter when he was in attack mode, drawing fouls and getting to the line.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Beal. The Cavaliers trail by 18. Doubled by Smith. Pass to Thompson. And here's Nance. And the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Here's Beal. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Beal's got 35.
Come on. How do you contain Beal right there? I mean, at times he just muscles shots in against tough defense.
That's tipped. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. Yep, that one goes. Brown's got 11 points.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Here's Windler. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 9.
A really strong second quarter in terms of scoring the basketball.
Beal drives in. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Beal is so tenacious on the drive. He shows no remorse to the defense on these type of dunks.
The Cavaliers trail by 19. Outside, Sexton. Man's trying to break loose. The shot by Sexton, no good. Wizards shooting a mind-boggling 79% off the floor. The Cavaliers shooting 70% from the floor. Truly incredible work from this offense tonight. From the arc, another 3 for Cleveland.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Here's Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Well, this is what Smith does best, keeping his eyes moving to set up the open man.
32 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Passes it to Sexton. And the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
The drive by Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Beal is graceful on the drive, clever at finding ways around the defense.
Outside, Sexton. No dice from the high post.
I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers? No, man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that.
Bradley Beal, he's been the guy making things happen for the Washington Wizards. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Bradley, a strong first half for you and the team. It looked like you guys really were ready to play. Was that something Coach emphasized?
Yeah, most definitely. We wanted to hit them first. We weren't going to check any temperatures, as he said, so we were not going to just let guys do what they want to do. We're going to come out and be the aggressor, and we did that.
Obviously have to maintain that in the second half. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Bradley Beal putting in some incredible work. He had a scoring performance for the ages, putting up an enormous amount of points, 2 steals and 2 assists. He came in with something to prove tonight after having a very tough outing in their last game. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Wizards.
Well, I just love the all-around game of Bradley Beal. He can pass it as well as he can score it. And these days, that's hard to find. That makes him very challenging to defend.
And Shaq, what do you have to say about the Cavaliers?
Well, they were playing like it was Christmas, giving up a lot of turnovers. There's no excuses for the turnover numbers, sloppy ball handling. They look out of control, and the execution was all over the place.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Bradley Beal having a dominant impact in this game.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Yeah, I mean, showing that tenacity both mentally and physically.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So on the floor for Washington, Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the 3, the small forward.
And tonight, they can't tie Wall down. I mean, found his rhythm, and he's been riding that wave of momentum ever since.
The Cavaliers trail by 18. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Hachimura, no good. Cleveland with the ball. Tipped away. Feeds to Drummond. And it's sent back by Bryant.
Well, because of Bryant's timely shot blocking skills, he makes opponents second-guess themselves.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities. They're on target from the start of the half. I mean, they're moving well. They're getting some good shots. That makes him 3 for 4 from the field since halftime.
That one goes in. Wall's got 42 in the game.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
And it's Sexton penetrating. Garland, no good.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Here's Bonga. Second shot opportunity. And Bryant with the lay-in. Bryant's got 9.
Well, not the most explosive athlete. Bryant beats you with a nice combination of skill and size.
2 minutes into the second half of play now.
And floor spacing is key for any offense, and that's what makes having a center like Bryant so valuable.
Yeah, GA, his confidence from beyond the arc grows every year. Has a smooth shot release, nice touch, can pop it right over the top of pretty much any defender. He's only going to get better.
He feeds it to Drummond. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Garland finds himself wide open and drills it. Garland's got 28 points for the game.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second. They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Nabbing another steal.
And you got to be careful around him.
You know, Greg, he's been coming up with some incredible steals so far.
The court awareness improving over time. Hachimura demonstrating some nice passing instincts there.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. To the inside. And the dunk by Love.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Cleveland gets called for the foul.
Well, inside, Hachimura runs into tough D, but he gets aggressive and draws a good foul.
The Wizards have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. Washington making some changes. Mo Wagner comes in for Thomas Bryant, and it's Peyton in for Beal. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Kevin Porter's checked in for Colin Sexton. And that one falls for Hachimura.
Now, the skill set Hachimura already possesses is enticing. Now, it's up to him to continue to flesh out his game.
And so he hits both. And the Cavaliers with possession here. It's an 18-point game. Pass to Love, to the middle. Here's Drummond. He can't get it to go. And it's Washington the other way. Here's Wagner. And that one is stuffed right through.
Looking mobile on the attack. I like when Wagner takes initiative like this and capitalizes.
They get a hand on it. In transition, here come the Wizards. Wall's running. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Darius Garland picks one up. He shot well from the line tonight, going 4 for 5.
John Wall. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Wall. And so John Wall nails both of them.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Fires the 3. Garland, no good. And here are the Wizards now. Big stretch here going 10-2. And the slam dunk by Wall.
Oh, that's Wall's vertical. The D can't let him get room to soar near the basket.
For Cleveland, they've gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Man, the mobility of Drummond is important to his team. When the ball is lobbed his way, it's game over for the defense.
Here's Hachimura. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we know that for years the NBA has thought about a postseason play-in tournament to get more teams and fans involved. Last year's pandemic stoppage basically necessitated its implementation. For the NBA, the disruption of business as usual enabled innovation and risk-taking. I don't want to be too hoity-toity, but it was Albert Einstein who once said, "In the midst of every crisis lies great opportunity." Guys, back to you.
You're right. Thank you, David. Cleveland's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Garland, the pass to Drummond. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Drummond's just his ridiculous frame poses a lot of problems for defenders. You can't fault them for resorting to hacking him right there.
It's his first trip to the line.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
Shooting 2.
Free throw, good. Drummond.
I mean, come on. This guy is a walking nightly double-double threat. Andre Drummond's bruising power on both ends really makes an impact.
That one misses. And here are the Wizards now. They're on a 14-5 run. Good, that's another bucket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Down low, here's Porter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
For Cleveland, they have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Porter. And Porter drops them both. Wizards leading by 23. And Wall. Look at that.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. The Cavaliers have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. And Drummond kicks to Love. Lobbed up there for Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
Oh, he's showing how dominant he can be. Drummond, when he's feeling it, he stays aggressive.
Here's Bunga, and that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got his 5th assist in this one. The Cavaliers have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Porter with it. Now Payton defending, and the dunk by Love.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Now, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
For the Wizards, Davis Bertans checks in for Hachimura. Troy Brown comes in for Gary Payton. And it's Ish Smith in for John Wall. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Windler's checked in, and it's sent back by Drummond. And that one's good, Wagner.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range. And last year, to create cap space for Anthony Davis, the Lakers traded Wagner to the Wizards, and boy, he showed a lot of promise.
Yeah, he became the first player since Yao Ming to score 30 points and pull down 15 rebounds off the bench. And if you think that was a fluke, why don't you go back and watch the Rising Stars game? He showed he can match up with elite talent.
Cleveland's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And a wide-open look for Porter. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's Bonga who brings up the ball for the Wizards. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. Here's Porter, and it's blocked. Now Brown, 11 points in the game. Tries again, and it's Bertans getting it to go. Bertans got his first bucket in this one.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Yeah, and it's inexcusable. But all too common. Basketball one-on-one. When the shot goes up, put a body on someone.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Windler with the bucket. Washington leading now by 23. Wagner has it Smith with the assist that time. Wagner's got 6 points in the quarter.
I mean, Wagner can hit a long jumper, but he's at home inside.
Lobbed up there for Drummond. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Well, Cleveland shooting a magnificent 69% in this game. Outside, Porter. The pass to Drummond. Rebound by the Wizards.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And that one's good. Wagner. And the Cavaliers call time here.
And the talk in their huddle is going to be about taking care of the basketball. I mean, their turnover numbers are terrible.
For the Cavaliers, Thompson comes in for Andre Drummond, and Larry Nance is subbed in for Kevin Love. Cleveland's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. To the paint, and Nance slams it in.
And great job by Nance attacking at the rim. That's why you scout for effort players that do it consistently every night.
Hands it from downtown.
He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
And Garland has it in the corner. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Washington's gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. Here's Mahimi. And again, Washington with the triple.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Windler, the pass to Thompson. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, you can't blame the ref for making that call at all. The defense in general is already at such a disadvantage as it is.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Sexton's checked in. The shot's good from Smith.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
Here's Sexton, and the layup's good off the glass. Sexton's got 31 points.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Stolen by Thompson. Now, here's Sexton. He has 31. Kept alive, and Thompson gets it to go. Thompson's got 7 points.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Here's Mahimi. That shot, no good. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. Washington's gotten off 4 shots from three-point range tonight and buried every one of them. Here's Smith. And another miss by Washington. Well, Cleveland shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%. Porter against Brown. That one good for 2. Porter's got 4 points this quarter.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
That's a 2 from Smith. Another shot. That one falls.
I mean, he rebounds much bigger than his size. Beal will get scrappy when fighting for the boards.
And here are the Cavaliers. To the inside, and he jams it with authority.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? That's a 2 from Smith. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Well, I just like how Smith is keeping his focus, even when the D is breathing down his neck.
Sexton against Smith. Sexton's shot is good.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Washington's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. That's a 2 from Smith, and Washington again with the bucket.
Oh, continuing to prove his jumper over time. Smith is fast and how he pulls up on the defense.
Inside, here's Sexton, and yes, it's good. Sexton's got 35 in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And Smith puts up a deep 3. The rebound by Nance. Nance has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. That's a 2 from Sexton. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
A little surprised he took the jump shot with nobody around him. He could have attacked the basket.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's the Wizards running away with this one. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So on the floor for Cleveland, Nance and Thompson are up front. Matthew Dellavedova is out there with Exum. And it's Sexton in at the small forward. Exum. Rebound by Napier. And so Napier will bring it up for the Wizards. Payton's shot is off. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. A floater. And the layup good by Sexton. Sexton's got 37.
And it's clear that Sexton loves getting out in transition. He has a strong sense for how to capitalize.
Shooting for Washington, Bradley Beal. At the line for two.
First one falls for him. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Zizic has checked in for Thompson. Bell comes in for Larry Nance. And it's Jetty Osman in for Colin Sexton. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Cleveland with the ball. It's Bell, top of the key. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You see the confidence Bell is gaining over time. I mean, he knows he has the ability to score from there.
Jordan Bell. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And remember now, Beal was a second-round pick, and he thought he should have been higher. Plays with a chip on his shoulder. I like it.
Hachimura is checked in for Washington. Second free throw, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Takes the 3. The Wizards with another miss. Hachimura's gone 2 for 7, struggling a bit. Here's Dellavedova, and the rejection by Mahinmi. Puts up a 3, and that one's good. Hachimura.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Now here is Dellavedova. Napier covering. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Here's Osman.
That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not.
Back to Napier. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Dellavedova, the pass to Exum. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Oh, that's some skill on that assist. I mean, the timing has to be perfect on a lead pass.
And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Wizards have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. The shot by Mahinmi, no good. Well, Cleveland shooting 66% right now. This offense getting everything they want out there. Here's Bell, lays it up and banks it in.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Washington's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Napier. It doesn't go for him.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. Good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
Cavaliers ball.
For the Wizards, Mo Wagner's checked in for Mahinmi. And it's Jaron Grant in for Shabazz Napier.
Lawrence Wagner.
Here's Osman. He's covered by Hachimura. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. Here's Dellavedova. Misses off the right iron.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
No, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those.
Yeah, taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Oh, yeah, it's getting to them. The lack of communication, the lack of trust. Nice pass. I mean, putting in work on the interior, gotta love it.
And the shot goes down. Payton's got 4 this quarter.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Pass to Exum from outside the arc. Buries the long-range jumper.
Something going wrong with the D out there. He's one of the guys you gotta be worried about on the perimeter.
Bryant drives in. No good on that one. Good D by Bell. And it's Exum with the ball, who will bring it up for Cleveland. Passes to Dellavedova. Down low. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And Washington making a change here. Bonga's checked in. Then for the Cavaliers, Drummond's checked in for Matthew Dellavedova. Love comes in for Bell. And it's Garland in for Exum.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good, Zizic. Wizards leading by 22. Here's Grant. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Oh, you get it inside like this, you're going to get a high percentage shot almost every time.
John Wall's checked in for Gary Payton. Sexton, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. The free throw drops for Grant. The Cavaliers have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Great open look there. 30 points for Darius Garland.
Assisted.
Washington has gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Hits it from three-point range. And that's now 6 points for Jaren Grant.
Well, this shows Wall's leadership. One of the top assist guys in the league year after year after year.
It's stolen by Wall, and they're pushing it up. It's good.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Yeah, because it's so hard to prevent transition scores. Whenever you get an opportunity to get out and run, you take it.
And Love throws it down.
You know, didn't need 2 hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time. Wall, no luck.
The rotation in the D could be better here. It'll cost them next time if it's not.
Sexton for 3. Washington with the rebound. Bryant's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
He hasn't had anywhere near the same touch he had in the first half. 0 3-pointers in this half compared to 3 in the first.
Here's Sexton. To the inside, and Love throws it down.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
Washington has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. And Wall kicks to Grant. Washington calls timeout over Sexton. Bryant with it. Guarded now by Sexton. They get it back, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. Second chance shot, and a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Wall's got 56 points in the game. Grant against Sexton. Over in the corner, Osman. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Wall, that's a 2-pointer. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Here's Garland, passes it to Love, and stolen by Wagner. Releases, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Cleveland's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Drummond with it. And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on him.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. The first one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
I like that he's playing with an edge here in the second half. I mean, he didn't get to the line once in the first half.
Gary Payton has checked in for John Wall. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Ante Zizic has checked in for Love. Porter comes in for Jetty Osman. Dante Exum, he's checked in for Colin Sexton. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Garland. Oh, what a beautiful play!
What intensity. Did you see that?
Oh,
great. The exceptional athleticism of Drummond on full display tonight. Just an unreal athlete.
Grant, that's good. And here's Exum. Knocks it loose. Payton with the ball. He's picked up by Drummond. No one near Payton as he lets it go. Here's Bunga. The shot's good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Cavaliers shooting a scorching 68% in the game. Exum passes to Zizic. Here's Porter, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Oh, that's just a terrific night for him from the floor, making almost everything he looks at.
Washington has gone 6 of 8 on three-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark. Here's Grant, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Grant's got 10 points here in the second half. Cleveland's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Here's Drummond, fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Shot's good.
You have to do better than that if you want to keep Drummond from getting to the bucket. He is just relentless whenever he gets the ball in a favorable spot.
Mahimi's checked in for the Wizards.
One shot.
Free throw good, Drummond. Now Grant. Over Drummond. They get the rebound. The second chance effort, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And guys, the offensive rebounding really has stood out here this half. All those second chance points are helping them maintain that lead. And a more traditional in-the-paint big for most of his career, Mahimi has been working hard to evolve his game.
Yeah, he's trying to become more comfortable on the perimeter at both ends. I mean, he started shooting threes over the last couple of years just to keep the defense honest. And then defensively, he's done a much better job of closing out on jump shooters.
Mahimi no good on the free throw. Now here's Garland. It's Zizic in the corner. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Zizic has got 5 points now in the quarter. Wall, that's a two-pointer. And it's Zizic with the rebound.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Sexton's got room. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
A dangerous scorer from mid-range. Sexton loves to take that shot when he gets it in rhythm.
Here's Beal. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. And then Porter with the jam.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. And he gets the bucket. Beal's got 46 points.
With effortless mechanics, Beal always has to be accounted for, especially from mid-range.
And good that time.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
Beal with it. He's picked up by Drummond. Beal gets a wide-open look. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Beal's got 48.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Here's Mahimi. And the Wizards getting another bucket right there. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter. To the paint, here's Zizic. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
From the top of the key, off the left rim and out.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Wizards.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well, a big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for John Wall.
He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team.
Sexton against Beal. The feed now to Drummond, and another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Shoots from the elbow. Offensive rebound. Drummond working against Mahimi. Over Drummond. The shot by Mahimi, no good. And the Cavaliers with possession. Trailing by 17. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
At the line for 2.
Washington calls timeout. They lead by 17. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
Still trying to apply the finishing touches. That's what they'll be talking about.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, John Wall.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
This is as good a game as we've seen him play, and this crowd can't get enough of it. When he explodes like this, it becomes a special atmosphere in here.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Porter. And Porter drops them both. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Grant. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
You know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
Sexton's shot is good.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, how they ended this one is much different than how they started it. And that's a shame.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks with John Wall. John, it sure looks like the chemistry is coming together. What is the bond like with your teammates?
We enjoy playing with each other. We have great chemistry. We all work hard. We know how much we mean to each other, how much we work every day, and we're just trying to keep getting better each game.
Well, the work is paying off, John. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you later.